So we started with a simple question: how can Assembly Row better serve Somerville's multicultural community? Our analysis of local demographics and consumer behaviour shows there's a clear opportunity here. While around 37% of Somerville's population identifies as non-white, Assembly Row's current experiences don't necessarily fully reflect that diversity. Yet that diversity is exactly what makes the community dynamic. So by celebrating cultural identity through programming, design, storytelling, Assembly Row can strengthen both that community impact and commercial performance.
Assembly Row opened in 2014 and quickly became one of Greater Boston's most vibrant destinations. In just 10 years, they transformed from an industrial site into a lively neighborhood, with shops, restaurants, offices, and entertainment. What makes it stand out is how it blends retail with community life, from events and outdoor spaces to waterfront dining. Now, from its 10th anniversary, Assembly Row has a chance to reflect Somerville's diversity and strengthen its role as an inclusive hub.
Somerville is young, multicultural, and connected. Its median age is 33 years old, and over 36% of residents identify as non white. That diversity really shapes two key audiences for Assembly Row. First, Isabella, who is a 29-year-old Latina marketing professional living in Cambridge, that represents the creative professional, the young one who values authenticity, design driven places, and social connection. And the second one is the Hernandez Chen family, a bilingual couple in their 40s with two children who value family time, multicultural dining, and safe and inclusive spaces. Together, these groups really embody Boston's cultural energy and the future of Assembly Row: diverse, expressive, and experience driven. To understand what drives these audiences, we apply two behavioral lenses. The first one is Maslow's pyramid, that visitors to Assembly Row are motivated by belonging, esteem, and self actualization. They come not just to shop, but to really connect, express, and identify and grow together through the experiences they have in our space. Then there is the Hofstede framework, that this reveals a balance between individualism and collectivism. Young professionals seek personalized experiences while families value community and culture. The data reinforces that 72% of millennials see dining as entertainment, 65% of Gen Z prioritize authenticity, and 80% prefer experiences over products. These insights really shape every decision, from placemaking to digital storytelling.
In today's market, a brand's digital presence is its handshake. It sets the expectations for the physical experience. So the primary opportunity is to ensure Assembly Row's digital handshake is as strong and authentic as the destination itself. But currently, there is a disconnect. While the physical neighborhood is curated and has a distinct industrial chic identity, the online narrative doesn't fully capture that same feeling. So how do we close this gap? We need to focus on authentic storytelling. And this isn't about posting more, but posting with more intention. So capturing the feeling of being here through high quality video and user generated content. And those videos can also be repurposed by posting it on TikTok, another social media channel, which we advise to set up because this can cater to our target audience more, and viral content can create another form of exposure. And how does this look like visually? This means creating a cohesive brand identity, and you can see the impact on the left with the Sportsman Lodge feed, and it's immediately recognizable. And by adopting an inspired color palette like we have here with neutral tones, brick, and soft metallics vibe, we will make Assembly Row's digital front door as unique and compelling as its physical one, by strengthening brand recognition and aligning customer expectations.
Our first recommendation is creating a diverse dining experience at Assembly Row. People of Somerville are diverse in terms of culture, but at Assembly Row, there are only typical American and Italian restaurants available. We want to create a dining hall wherein there will be a rotation of international chefs from all across the globe, creating the diversification and the cultural food that each and every culture has. With the help of the social media, Assembly Row's Insta page, TikTok page, and other YouTube platforms and other social media platforms, we will promote this and help the consumers or the potential customers to engage and experience their home food. Somerville is also a place where a lot of students live. Therefore, this will give a boost in the dining experience to them as well, and will influence them to come to Assembly Row more often, not only just for shopping but also to have a memory, have an experience. Second recommendation is creating a cultural hub. More than a shopping mall, changing Assembly Road to a cultural hub where every month there are free, creative, and inclusive events that helps the customers not only to shop there but also to interact and create good and new memories. Hosting events such as art walks every month or some QR codes with some murals to infuse the interaction between the consumer and the supplier, creating an inclusive atmosphere for all the customers out there. This will not only increase the sales but also will increase the traffic at Assembly Row.
Proposed a $50,000 pilot activation plan built around 4 pillars: programs, stores, digital, and placemaking. First off, we'd say about 45% or $22,500 should go towards funds for programming and food activation, led by a signature initiative, something like the Global Street Market, where that features local vendors, cultural cuisines, live performances, and then a couple of other events throughout the year of seasonal events. 25% or around $12,500 that can support store incentives such as short-term rent-free pop-ups for Black, Indigenous, people of colour owned or other immigrant-founded small businesses. 20% or $10,000 could fuel digital storytelling, including paid meta ads, for example. Try and expand the We Are Assembly campaign to amplify community stories online. And 10% or around $5,000 can support tactical placemaking, such as small visible improvements, multilingual signage, changes to the seating and the placemakers, and then cultural art displays. Just make sure everyone feels welcome. Each allocation, we've tried to ground in real-world Boston benchmarks as much as possible. Local market activations like Soha and Snowport show these markets do make money, they are popular, whilst the City of Boston offers neighbourhood activation grants to support small-scale projects up to $10,000, so a budget of $22,500 should cover many of the costs for Assembly Row, as it's based on private land, so you wouldn't need to spend so much money for passes and licenses, and so that can maybe expand to $3,500 for events potentially. The City of Boston micro grants average around $10,000 to $15,000, giving some validation to our store budget. Gupta Media's 2025 social CPM tracker confirms it's around $8.17 as the going rate for meta ads in Boston, meaning our $5,000 spend reaches over 600,000 people. And small-scale placemaking projects such as those funded by the Somerville Arts Council and the Better Block Foundation program typically range between $3,000 and $10,000. So these benchmarks kind of go towards proving our allocations are feasible and grounded in both local and national best practice. With all this, we expect clear and measurable outcomes across 6 key metrics. First, a 15% rise in foot traffic. We can base that on Wi-Fi and camera analytics as an example. Second, a 20% improvement in inclusivity sentiment from social listening. Third, at least 5,000 visitors per major event. Fourth, social engagement rates rising from 14 to 20%. Finally, we expect an increase in vendors applying for long-term leases, as well as a 10% lift in repeat visits from visitors based on CRM and loyalty data. These are realistic, evidence-based goals that we believe connect diversity-driven initiatives to measurable business performance.
As we conclude, Assembly Row's next decade is about more than expansion, it's about connection. By embracing cultural diversity, creative experiences, and authentic storytelling, it can continue to be a place where everyone feels welcome. Our team believes that inclusivity is the foundation for long-term growth, turning Assembly Row into not just a destination, but a community. Here is our team, and we thank you for listening.
Sorry, excuse me. Why are you here?
Because I'm having a good time with my friends.
It's just a beautiful place. Just looking at maybe doing some shopping.
There has so many different shops, and I love the design. I love the cafe. I love the restaurants.
We all hang around at some bars over here.
I like the coffee shop.
The coffee shop?
Yeah, they had some good coffee, a chocolate mocha, a lot of nice placements where a lot of people can just sit down, just chill.
And you can literally sit anywhere. You have a bunch of places outdoors as well.
I can't complain. It's nice.
Would you come here again?
Most definitely.
There are a lot of places here. I can visit a lot of stores. There's a good mix.